All right, hockey fans, we are just watching the last few minutes of warm-ups here. Just under 5.5 minutes to go before puck drop, or before we find out our starting lineups. We are at Casey Park. We are squeezed up tight against this glass here. Not much bleachers, not much internet. I imagine this is pretty choppy, pretty spotty. I will upload a clean copy of this when I get home later. For now, this is the best we got. Maybe it'll come, maybe it'll go. I was not getting anything better on my phone, so I figured instead of paying for it, we'll just use the insufficient Wi-Fi they have here at Casey Park. This is as zoomed out as I can go. I'm going to watch Ontario Bay warm up a little. And I'll be back. All right, here we are. We quickly timed down that clock. It's going to be introduction time. We got a high goalie cam over at the visitors end and a low goalie cam at the home end. Starting off for Ontario Bay, number 2 on forward, Stephen Wheeler. On forward, number 5, Caleb Robert. And on forward, number 21, Caleb Ramus. On defense, number 16, Corbin Willis. Number 24, Dylan Van Brocklin. And in goal, number 22, Aiden the Eagle Terry. Now for the Auburn Maroons. On forward, number 6, Peter Tarby. On forward, number 7, Ryan Mahar. On forward, number 10, Seamus Gentile Ovens. On defense, number 17, Noah Testa. Number 22, Liam Ride on defense. And in goal, number 31, Jonah Young. And there's the starting lineups for Auburn. And that's me turning the camera off. And there we go. In case you could not hear, because I'm sure you could not, this game is being dedicated to Cade Tucker. That's why the Auburn players all have jerseys with a KT on their fronts. And there was Cade Tucker's jerseys, the number 20, hanging up behind the Auburn bench. Cade Tucker was a member of the Auburn's 2014 Section 3 championship team. As we heard, he went on to play at Lemoyne, and in 2020, he lost his life. So this game is being played for Cade Tucker. The gentleman singing the national anthem was one of Cade Tucker's youth hockey coaches. So this game may mean just a little bit more than normal to Auburn. So remember, if you have live barn and this is not coming through very clearly, you can jump on live barn. You won't be able to hear me though. Maybe put both of them on because you normally the video is bad, audio still transfers cleanly on YouTube. All right, here we go. We are ready for face-off, and we are live. Steve Wheeler popped that puck forward. turned over Auburn momentarily. Dylan Van Broecklyn sends this up, gets turned back by Auburn. Hustling back after it is Corbin Willis, but that's played over to the side by Aiden Terry. Puck loose out in front, and it gets popped in, number 10. Well, that was fast. Whole lot of ugliness on Ontario Bay's part. Auburn goal scored by number 10, Seamus Gentile Ovens. Do not know who the assist came from. We'll see if they tell us. That puck gets dumped in by Connor DeMott. James Law in there, plays this up against the side of the net. Puck comes around on the far side. Peter Tarby trying to clear it out, not able to. Puck goes into the corner. Collected there by Noah Testa. Testa sends this around onto the near side. Here comes Auburn in. Shot misses. Comes all the way back up at the point. Knocked in. And that's going to be an offsides. So the Auburn goal was scored by number 10, Seamus Gentile Ovens, assisted by number 6, Peter Tarby, from number 7, Ryan Mahar. 10 from 6 from 7. Time of the Auburn Maroons goal, 0-17 of the first period. Maroons win that faceoff on the far side. Cal Mahar sends this puck back to the defense. Merton Ferguson sends this up through the neutral zone. Knocked in by Tucker Hogan. Hogan going after it. Shot goes high all the way around far side. Joey Cesario not able to hold it. Driving this into the corner. Cal Mahar. Cal there takes this into the trapezoid. Cal over on the near side. Shot, glove save by Aiden the Eagle Terry. Line one back out there again. Stephen Wheeler loses that faceoff. Auburn shot from the center point. Save made. Aiden. Puck goes into the corner now up on the hash marks. Coming up with this puck, Stephen Wheeler's a nice check there by Caleb Robert. Weaver, shot, save, goes up into the netting. We'll have a faceoff all the way down in the Auburn zone. There are a lot of people here in this little facility, which is really cool to see. But it'd be awesome if they spent a little more money on the facility itself. This faceoff is won by Auburn. Auburn coming out with this puck. And looked like Corbin Willis blew a tire. That puck gets ice, though. We'll bring that faceoff back down to the Auburn end. Face-off won by Auburn. They're able to get that out into the neutral zone. Corbin's going to chase after it. Willis picks this puck up, goes into his trapezoid. Gets challenged, loses that puck in the corner. Coming back, Stephen Wheeler picks this puck up, takes this over to the corner, gets rid of LT Tamandel in the process. This puck gets passed up for Ramus. He got a piece of it, but not enough. And that's going to go all the way down for an icing. We'll bring the face-off all the way down by Aiden Terry. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on North Jefferson Street in Pulaski, next to the Dollar General. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. Dupree's Cleaning Services, exteriorcleaning315.com, and Glory Construction and Development. For all of your new building and new structure construction needs, if you're going to have it built in his glory. James Law wins that faceoff, held in by Auburn, dumped back into the corner. Mason Warren's battling with Ryan Mahar. Mahar moves this to the trapezoid. Mahar picks this puck up. Mahar on that far side. Puck comes back on the near side. Blocked by Warnes. Ripped around by James Law. Connor DeMott trying to get that out, and out it comes. Ryan Mahar trying to maintain control, pushes that puck in, gets popped back out. Gio Manzone with it. Manzone into the offensive end, sends this into the corner. Corbin Willis there to play on that puck. Puck comes loose for Cameron Dallin. Dallin passes up to Connor DeMott. DeMott moving in, weaving his way through. He gets hit at the blue line. Puck cascades into the corner. There's a hit from Dallin. Puck comes up at the point. Sam Newton trying to fire this in. DeMott gets a piece of it at the point, gets by Sam Newton. That gets passed up, and Ryan Mahar in all alone. Shot, save, Aiden, the Eagle. Terry, rebound up on the hash marks, grabbed by Seamus. Seamus can't keep it, and that gets iced by Ontario Bay. Those face-off will be off to the right side of Aiden Terry. Face-off won by Verks. This puck comes around on the near side. Noah Hotelli sends this up into the neutral. There was a big hit on Verkstis from Cal Mahar. Anderson Pinot takes this puck back behind, sends this up. It's taken away by Ontario Bay. Loose puck grabbed by the Maroons, and they're able to send that all the way around. Gets by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin chasing after it, as is Cal Mahar. Mahar gets to this in the corner. Puck goes into the trapezoid, and who's that? Noah Hotelling gets thrown down to the ice. He's back up, sends his puck over to the corner. Van Brocklin goes to put a hit on Cal Mahar. Mahar maintains possession of that puck. There's a shot, gets deflected, comes over against the boards. Reaching back is Jackson Smith, trying to get that puck. Tucker Hogan comes in, putting a check on. Smith fires this puck, goes off the stick of Liam Ride, so no icing. It's played on by Jonah Young. Young to Ride. Ride coming up with this puck. Ride sends this along the boards and down. Mason Warnes catches it, snaps this into the middle. Taken away by Auburn. Max Laraway not able to keep it. Comes back out. Caleb Robert chasing after it. Robert still battling. Puck gets sent back out into the neutral zone. Ramus sends this back over to Owen Bibbins. Bibbins fires this up. One touched in by Stephen Wheeler. Wheeler going in after it in the corner against Noah Testa. Testa goes down. Puck is loose. Maroons coming out with this puck. Max Laraway into the offensive end. Pinched off that puck by Caleb Ramus. Loose puck out in front. Save made. Puck is back behind the net. Ripped around over into the corner. Collected by Anthony Nielsen. Nielsen checked. Loose puck comes over on the side. We got a stick stuck in this netting here. It's Stephen Wheeler's. He frees it. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. And that's going to get passed over to Testa. Noah Testa skating up with this puck over the blue line. Drops this off one-timer. Goes high. Grabbed by Mason Warren, sends this into the corner. Peter Tarby over there. Warren sends this up. Dallin touches this to Law. Law gets this into the neutral zone. DeMott not able to get it. Taken away by Testa. Testa in. Runs into some trouble. Comes back. Dallin battling against Peter Tarby. Dallin pulls this puck into the neutral zone. Gets it up to Law. Law brings this over into the offensive end. Gets passed across. Coming back, Connor DeMott. DeMott watching his back along the blue line at the boards. Puck gets sent in. Corralled by Auburn. Auburn pass out for Tarby. Behind him, Sam Newton. Tarby puts this behind the goal. Corbin Willis gets checked up off of that puck. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Played on by Liam Ride. Ride passes over. DDD pass. One touch going to the offensive end. Turned back by James Law. Cameron Downs got to hustle and get to that before it ices and it does. And he completely fans on that shot. It just got a degree cooler in here, courtesy of Cameron Dallin. Puck comes out, neutral zone, turned back by Willis. Ryan Mahar coming in with it for Auburn. Ryan Mahar, shot, save made. Aiden the Eagle Terry. 10:22 to go in this opening period. 1-0 Auburn. Face off to the left side of Aiden Terry. Noah Verkstis taking the draw. Got Noah Hotelling and Grant Harris out there with him on the forward line. Mason Warnes and Dylan Van Brocklin on D. Puck is loose out in front, and this gets picked up. Hotelling sends this up for Harris. Harris chasing after that puck with Joey Cesario. Cesario puts a check on. Puck comes loose. Coming back is Hotailing. Can't get that in deep. Comes back out to Van Brocklin. He dumps this in. Turned back out by Auburn. Auburn moving forward with this puck. Here's Tucker Hogan. Hogan into the offensive end. Takes that shot. Save made. Aiden Derry. Fresh legs out there. We got Steven Wheeler taking a faceoff, pulls his puck over for Ramus. Ramus gets this out through the neutral zone. Noah Testa could have caught that at the line. No ice, and Caleb Robert hustling after it. Gio Manzone there. Manzone overskates that puck. It comes back with Auburn. Warren's guarding the point. That puck gets sent across the slot. Robert going after, stepping up Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin absorbs Judah Young's check and takes Judah out. Puck still in the Auburn zone. Now they're able to get that out through the neutral zone. Warren's going after Max Laraway. Laraway spinning around. I believe that was called a pirouette. Down goes LT Tomato. They want a trip, but he wasn't even going after the puck, so I don't know. Noah Testa sends his puck across. Grab by Wheeler. Wheeler can't get it out. Auburn shot, save, rebound. Grab by Warrens. Clears this out into the neutral zone. Auburn crossed off sides. They've got a chance to check up while Stephen Wheeler flings this puck right to the Auburn defense. Seamus Gentile Ovens passes over to Max Laraway. Laraway in. Mason Warrens picked his pocket. Puck goes in deep. Caleb Robert trying to get it out. Warrens trying to help him. Puck comes up for Stephen Wheeler. Wheeler misses it, and Auburn dumps this puck back in. Owen Bibbins in to get this in the trapezoid. Coming over Peter Tarby. Bibbins sends this around for Ryan Mahar. Mahar turns this back. Loose puck in the middle, in the slot. Auburn not able to get that shot off. James Law dealing his way through traffic. Here's Cameron Dallin. Dallin outskates Ryan Mahar. Gets spun around by Joey Cesario. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Dallin puts a check on. Puck is still back there. Getting up, Ryan Mahar with it. Dallin centering pass. And that puck is covered up by Jonah Young. Face off one by Auburn. Joey Cesario with this. Sends this up along the boards. Held in by Willis. Corbin sends this in deep. Grant Harris trying to pick this up. Centering pass. Gets picked off by the Maroons. Puck comes out in the neutral zone for Corbin. Corbin sends this back in. Played back there by Auburn. Coming out with this puck, Tucker Hogan. Hogan dumps his puck in. He's going to go after it in the trapezoid. Willis there. Not able to get that puck by. Here's Auburn still with this puck. Cycling around near side, centering pass gets missed by Hogan. Puck goes into the corner. Willis and Hogan. Puck held in at the point, fired in. Goes to Verkstis. And with Verkstis and Smith able to get that puck out, Grant Harris bringing us over the blue line. Not able to. It's taken away by Cal Mahar. Mahar skating up with that puck. Sam Newton fell down. Mahar in, trying to get around Sam. Shot, save. Rebound gets cleared up. Grant Harris skating up for this puck. Gets it by Testa? No, does not. Pulling away with that puck is Anderson Pino. Pino dumps this puck into the corner. Owen Bibbins there, rips this up along the sideboards. Judy Young fires this back, goes into the corner, chasing it down. Sam Newton. Newton checked up against the boards. Puck comes out for Grant Harris. He can't keep it. Anthony Nielsen back with that puck, going for that wraparound. Shot, save. Rebound, shot, save. Loose puck. Oh, I don't have that camera. It's not working. Shoot, sorry about that. Let's see, where is that camera? Huh? I don't know. Looks like everything's plugged in. Faceoff comes back for Auburn. Pushed back forward by Testa. Loose puck comes into the neutral zone. Testa grabs it. Snaps this across. Caleb Robert picks this puck up. Robert to Wheeler. Wheeler loses this puck. Turned over. Auburn, short pass up for Anthony Nielsen. Nielsen at the blue line. Gets checked by Sam Newton. Newton, a little rattle. Puck goes to Caleb Ramus. Ramus has that knocked away at the blue line. Turned back out by Judy Young. Ripped back in by Caleb Robert. Auburn. Oh, that's an icing. And let me see if I can't go fix that camera. I'm going to try. Oh, really? Thank you, sir. Dalin with this puck. Passed up for Connor DeMott. DeMott dumps his puck in. Grabbed by Auburn. Snapped all the way across. Far side. Mason Warrens gets that piece of that. Cycled back into the neutral zone by Ryan Mahar. Mahar loses his puck. Picked up by Dylan Van Brocklin off the board, trying to get it to Cameron Dalin. Down goes Seamus Gillette Oven. Picking his puck up, though, is Anderson Pinot. Puck dumped in. Warrens puts a check on, gets the puck. Loose puck, backhand shot, save. Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. Face off to the right side of Aiden. Face off won by Verkstis. Puck ripped around on the near side. Liam Wright holds it in, goes on net, and covered up by Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. Yeah, I've lost connectivity with my camera behind Aiden right now, and I'm not sure why. I think one of the antennas is bad on it. I need to replace that camera. Or not the camera, the HDMI transmitter receiver, I think. That puck held in by Tucker Hogan puts us into the trapezoid. Battle for it between Anderson Pino and Mason Warrens, 26 and 26. Warrens pulls this out, but Auburn there. Loose puck. Bibbins grabs it and clears the zone. Chasing that puck down, Joe Cesario. Cesario challenged by Noah Hotelli. Skates around. He gets stood up by Verkstis. Puck sent over on the far side. Cal Mahar picks this up, cycles it around into his zone. Cal Mahar skating up, Verkstis on his tail. Mahar in, runs right through Ramus. Shot fired, misses by a mile. Puck stays in at the hash mark, picked up by Tucker Hogan. Ontario Bay steals this back, and that gets behind. Here goes Robert. Caleb in, shot. Oh, kick save by Jonah Young. Back that puck in the corner. Ramus to Robert. Robert's shot gets deflected. Comes across the zone. Steve Wheeler playing on it. Puck comes up high at the point. Held in by Corbin Willis. Couldn't see his number. And that puck gets cleared out. That hit the ceiling. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone right over there somewhere. It's going to be down there. James Law is going to take the face-off against Brody Johnson, I believe. Or is that Max Laraway? I think it's Max Laraway. No, yeah, I thought the A was the assistant, but that's Auburn. It is Max Laraway, though. Loose puck. Dalin can't get to it. Law does. Law turns around. Loses that puck. It's put around Sam Newton by JT Tomato. Laraway in. Shot. Save. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Law trying to drive that around. Jimmy's got it. Passes it up for Cameron. Cameron touches this puck. He's going to try skating by Noah Testa. Sends his puck in deep. Testa trying to get that puck from Cameron. Cameron's got it with his stick and his skate. Gives this to Connor DeMott. DeMott tries to wrap around. Not there. Shot goes just wide. Dalin gets this puck in the corner. Cameron coming around with this puck. Passes it over for DeMott. DeMott. 1T misses. He got tripped. His skate got caught on the other kid's skate. It's called a trip. Backhand goal. Max Laraway goes 5-hole on Aiden Terry. Auburn Maroons goal scored by number 12, Max Laraway, unassisted. Number 12, unassisted. Time of the Auburn Maroons' second goal, 14:54 of this first period. And Auburn leads 2-0. Ontario Bay wins that faceoff, pushes that puck forward. Picked up Stephen Wheeler trying to knock this forward. It gets caught on Caleb Robert. Now corralled by Auburn. Auburn rips this all the way around, held in by Mason Warnes. And we're going to get a penalty against Stephen Wheeler. Well, they missed a couple of tripping penalties, and if there's anybody that's going to draw a penalty and make sure it gets seen, it's going to be Stephen Wheeler. Number 2, cross-check. I mean, sometimes enough is enough. And we found Stephen's boiling point there. Ontario Bay penalty, number 2, Stephen Wheeler, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 2, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 15:12 of the first period. And we got Caleb Robert, Connor DeMott, James Law, and Corbin Willis out there. There's a shot, save made. Rebound gets by Peter Tarby, comes out into the neutral zone. That's an offsides. For Auburn, you got Seamus Gentile Ovens, Cal Mahar. On defense is, oh no, and then Peter Tarby. I couldn't see everybody. That puck gets dumped all the way down. Save made. Jonah Young. He made that more difficult than it needed to be. Auburn coming out with this puck through the middle of the ice. Noah Testa at the blue line. Almost pulled his team off sides. Pass over to Cal Mahar. Over into the corner. Centering pass. And that just got missed by Seamus. Cal picks this up in the corner. Mahar over to the middle. Center point position. Takes that shot. Save made. Puck goes high in the air. Drops down at the base of the boards. Far corner collected by Auburn. 1 minute remaining. There's a shot. Save. Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. That shot went right off of the That throat protector of Aiden. Good thing they got that. Seamus drives this puck towards the middle. There's a shot taken by Ryan Mahar, and it's a goal. Auburn Maroons power play goal scored by number 7, Ryan Mahar, assisted by number 10, Seamus Gentile Ovens. 7 from 10. Not sure if there's other assists or not. Time of the Maroons power play goal, 16:14 of the first period, and they lead 3-0. Warnes passes this puck over to Bibbins. Bibbins almost lost it. Gets it up to Robert, though, and where Robert draws a penalty. Auburn penalty, number 11, Anthony Nielsen, 2-minute minor for cross-checking. Number 11, 2 minutes cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 16:33 of the first period, and it's an Ontario Bay power play. This puck gets dumped all the way down. Picked up by Cameron Dalin. Dalin skating up through the neutral zone. Dalin goes wide right. Dalin centering pass to DeMott, gets blocked, never makes it to Connor. Puck is taken away by Noah Testa. Testa fires that in on net. Save made, Aiden Terry, and that'll do it. At the end of one period of play, it is 3-0 Auburn Maroons over Ontario Bay. And what an interesting first period. We'll see if we get more penalties called as the game progresses. We'll see how Ontario Bay answers in the second period. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and we'll be back with fresh ice. All right, we are back, hockey fans. Second period about to begin. We've got a minute 34 of a player advantage for Ontario Bay. Cameron Dalin sliding in to take the faceoff. Faceoff won by Dalin. Puck comes back to James Law. Law passes over to Corbin Willis. Willis gets checked. Puck is still loose. Roy Roberts. Now Willis dumps that puck in, picked up by Joey Cesario. Clearing attempted, held in by Corbin. Corbin fires this puck in, grabbed on the far side by Noah Testa. Testa puts this into the corner. Dalin there moves this puck up to the hash mark, and Law steps up to drive this back into the corner. Auburn grabs this puck, though, and ices the puck. Or puts it on net, played by Aiden Terry into the corner. And that gets ripped right back by Joey Cesario. James Law with this puck. He got 45 seconds to go in this player advantage. Law gets this to Dalin. Dalin over center ice. Weaves his way in, drops it off for Robert. Robert loses it in his skates, recovers, goes in the middle. Dalin just misses the tip. Puck picked up by Connor DeMott. DeMott drops this off for Law. Law cycles it in, shot misses. Robert misses, Dalin misses. Puck goes all the way around and all the way down. Hustling after it, Corbin Willis. Got enough time for one more shot on net. Willis fires this. It goes off the glove of Joey Cesario and collected by Noah Testa. Testa loses in the corner. Willis gets this over to Dalin. Now this gets popped out. James Law hustling back to get this puck, and the team's return to even strength. Seamus brings this puck forward. It gets turned back out. Corbin Willis fires this, goes wide of the net, bounces off the backboards. Back behind, near side, Connor DeMott collects this puck. DeMott at the blue line, tries firing this into the corner for Grant Harris. Grant never makes it to Grant. Coming out with it is Auburn. They pop this puck in on net. Connor DeMott in to play it. DeMott passes this out to Harris. Harris off of his skate, comes over for Hoteling. Hoteling dumps that puck in, goes into the trapezoid, chased after by Gio Monzon. Up at the point, Mason Warnes puts this towards the net. It gets tipped by Verkstis and comes wide. Hoteling battling against Judy Young in the corner. Puck comes up. Dylan Van Brocklin pulls this out, snaps it over into the slot. Backhand diving shot gets cleared up. Hoteling going after it. Van Brocklin fires this forward. It gets gloved by Max Laraway. No, not Max. That's Liam Ride. Puck still in the Auburn zone. Grant Harris gets taken out. Verks this over there, battling. Harris gets that puck, rips this into the trapezoid. Hoteling going over to get to work. Hoteling at the corner, stops that puck. Judy Young trying to pull this puck out. Puck comes up and is cleared. Mason Warnes is going to chase after it. Warnes takes that puck into his trapezoid, looks for the pass up, hits Grant Harris in the chest. Puck settles in a neutral zone. Anderson Pino brings this back into the offensive end, pushed over to the side by Aiden Terry. This puck gets cleared, and that's going to be an icing, and we'll have a face-off off to the side of Aiden Terry. We're just over 3 minutes and 15 seconds into this second period. There's a face-off, goes to the corner. Sam Newton trying to get it out, held in by Eli Williams. Puck goes through the trapezoid. Jackson Smith on the far side, passes this out for Ramus. Ramus has to catch up to that puck. Ramus puts this over the blue line into the offensive end. Auburn there, though, trying to push this back out. Robert gets this through to Ramus. Ramus sends this in deep. Jackson Smith going to work against Testa. Ramus battling in the corner. Testa popping this puck up. Bivens fires this forward. And Smith not able to settle that puck down. Ramus pulling this back, trying to get a shot off. Bivens called for it. This gets sent back to the point. Sam Newton fires this. Gets dropped down by Eli Williams. Back to Newton. Newton fires this off the boards towards the corner. And Jackson Smith gets his stick lifted right out of his hands. Regains control, though. And here comes Auburn with this puck. Soft pass off the boards for Pino. Pino dumps his puck into the corner. Owen Bivens back there to get it. Bivens keeps this in front of him through the trapezoid, goes into the corner, and he just pushes Pino up against the boards. Pino centering pass, and that gets knocked away. Cal Mahar not able to pull that trigger. Puck comes all the way out into the neutral zone. Caleb Robert with it, 1-on-2. Robert fires out on net. Save made. Jonah Young. Puck picked up by Auburn. Auburn cutting around. Pass to Cal Mahar. Cal has his pocket picked by Connor DeMott. DeMott trying to push this up. James Law coming over. Law with this puck. Centering pass, and sitting down is Cameron Dallin. This is no time for a break. This puck gets sent down the length of the ice. Corbin Willis passes to Mason Warnes. Warnes takes his time, passes it up for Law. Law tried shoveling it to Dallin, and in some way it makes its way to Cameron. This puck gets sent forward by Corb, played on by Joey Cesario. Cesario pulling his puck out. He gets challenged by Connor DeMott. Puck goes into the corner. Law there. Centering pass. Puck goes back behind in the trapezoid. Cameron Dallin battling for it. Dallin sitting down. Puck gets sent up to the point. Warnes holds it, fires this back into the corner. Dallin grabs this in the trapezoid. Cameron takes this to the corner. Pass up to Mott. Fans on that one. That's another degree cooler. One by Cameron, one by Connor DeMott. Law pulling his puck, keeping it away from Ryan Mahar in the middle, and that gets blocked by Auburn. They try clearing it. Gets blocked by Connor DeMott. Puck picked up, Ryan Mahar. Ryan Mahar skates this into the neutral zone. Ryan over the blue line, goes in. Cameron Dallin on him, and Mahar gets pinched off of that puck. Mason Warnes passes it up to Cameron. Cameron skating with this puck on the near side. He loses his edge. He just had those things sharpened. DeMott dumps that puck in. Played on by the goalie, blocked by Dallin in the corner. DeMott back to Dallin. Puck goes into the trapezoid. Hoteling going after it. Liam Ride sends this back where it came from. DeMott pops this out to the slot. Held in by Mason Warnes. The clapper off the inside ankle of Liam Ride. Van Brocklin pops this through the middle. Too high, too far. DeMott sends this in deep. Picked up by Ryan Mahar. Mahar on the far side. Mahar loses this puck. It gets sent up by Auburn into the neutral. Mahar chasing after it. Knocked back in by Mason Warnes. Here's Noah Hoteling. Hoteling passes it up. 1T Verks this wide left. Nice look. Nice try. At the point, Van Brocklin fires this in. Hoteling going to go to work at the corner. Sends this back into the trapezoid. Gets a high hit in the chin. Puck comes up. Newton fires this as he dives forward. And here comes Auburn back the other way. Judy Young one-on-one against Van Brocklin. Gets by him. Judy Young taken out. And save made by Aiden the Eagle Terry. Face off to the left side of Aiden Terry. Face off won by Max Laraway. D-to-D shot goes into the corner. Comes up for Gilles Manzone. Manzone sends this back forward into the corner. Laraway lets it go by. Judy Young plays it. Sends this into the trapezoid. Auburn trying to come around. And that shot gets missed. Goes all the way over. Held in at the point by Testa. Testa dumps this back into the trapezoid. Battle in the corner. Auburn coming away with it. Passed up to the point. And that came out. Gio Manzone not able to hold that in. He plays this over the line, and that's an offsides. Face off into neutral zone. James Law fires this all the way across for Cameron Dallin. Dallin brings us into the offensive end. Tries passing it back for DeMott. Nothing there. Loose puck, and that gets covered up by Jonah Young. Dallin tried passing it into the middle for a trailing DeMott, but it got blocked by a Maroon. Huh? He better not need a new pair. Tucker Hogan passes this off for Cal Mahar. Cal has it, loses that puck. Nice play by Corbin Willis in the neutral zone. Eli Williams fires this forward. Bringing that puck back in, Anderson Pinot. Pinot centering pass, goes to Hoteling, and he coasts that right at Aiden Terry, who covers that up for the faceoff. Face off to the left side of Aiden Terry. Shot, kick, save. Rebound comes up into the slot. Verksis trying to get it out, not able to. Held in by Eli Williams. And we are halfway through this game. Auburn leads 3-0 over Ontario Bay. Battle for this puck in the corner. Not a corner I can see. Hoteling rips this around for Verksis. Verksis pulls this out into the neutral zone. Sorry, thought he was faster than that. Passed up to Grant Harris. Harris along the side with Noah Testa. Drops it back for Hoteling to Willis. Shot fired. Save made. Jonah Young. I love seeing Corbin ripping shots from the point. You never know what's going to happen. You send that baby in through traffic. It gets tipped or just sight lost by the goaltender. Face-off, Ramus won by Larrabee. Puck sent back behind the goal. Judy Young playing it for Auburn, trying to get this puck up. Larrabee coming back to waiting for it to leak out. Cesario takes this in deeper. Jackson Smith trying to drive this puck with some sort of control. Larrabee grabs it, sends this up along the boards for Judy Young. Young tries to get by Bibbins and does. Picking this puck up in the neutral zone. LT to Mandel. To Mandel, centering pass. Shot. Save. Puck is back behind. That's a loose out in front. Picked up by Ontario Bay. Held in at the point by Judy Young. Larrabee reaching for it. Gets a piece of it. It's stuck on a skate. Larrabee from a knee. Van Brocklin trying to get it out. This puck is just not moving. Bibbins grabs it. Bibbins finally gets this over the blue line. Ripped back in by Auburn. They dump that in. It's going to go into the trapezoid. Owen Bibbins wants nothing to do with skating after it. Ramus passes this out. Stolen by Hogan. Tucker Hogan takes this puck in. Into the corner. Bibbins battles. Puck pops up high. Hogan swinging at that puck. Goes behind. Stephen Wheeler rips this all the way around. Caught at the point by Joey Cesario. He fires this into the glove of Aiden Terry. .6:59 to go in the second period. Face-off won by Auburn. They turn, they shoot, miss. Rebound on the side. Terry diving, and he gobbles that puck up, holds it between his glove hand and his chest. Nice save, Aiden Terry. How much of that replay did I get? I don't think enough. Oh, there it is, loose. Look at him diving over, catches that puck in the air. That's what goalies do. Face-off push forward by Law. Comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin chasing after it, spearing at that puck. DeMott right behind him. Brings this over into the offensive end. Puck is caught by Cesario. Not Cesario. By Manzone. He goes into his trapezoid, fires that puck up on the far side. Gets returned right back in by Sam Newton. Auburn passing this puck across. Out into the neutral zone. They're all clumped together. James Law knocks that puck up for Dalin. Dallin's got one guy to beat. Cameron in, shot, misses, wide left. Off the glass, Law grabs this at the point, sends this back for DeMott. DeMott dumps this into the trapezoid for Cameron. Cameron waiting for somebody to come out. Cameron gets checked by Manzone. Manzone goes after that puck, makes its way to the corner. Law swinging at it, missing. Puck held in by Warnes, comes out to the center point position. Cameron there, turning. Shot and a goal! James, did Connor tip it? No, all James, right? And that's what they've been trying to set up for some time. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 8, James Law. Assisted by number 15, Cameron Dalin. 8 from 15. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm goal. 11:03 of this second period, and Ontario Bay trails 3-1 now, which means they might as well take the victory because the 3-1 lead is the worst lead you can have in all of hockey. And what is going on there? DeMott, in the most ugly way possible, makes his way into the corner with that puck. It gets taken away by Auburn, popped out into the neutral zone. Willis has got to hustle after it. On his tail is Peter Tarby. Willis gets that puck. Dalin grabs this along the boards, gets knocked back. Law trying to pull it out. It's in the neutral zone. Puck comes right to Testa. Testa passes up to Ryan Mahar. Mahar in shot. Save Aiden, the Eagle, Terry. Ryan Mahar taking a face-off against Caleb Aramis. Mahar pushes this into the corner. Van Brocklin grips it and rips it all the way around. And that is held in by Cesario. Now it's knocked back out. Caleb Robert trying to go with it. Cesario gets enough of it for Seamus to send forward. Ramis checks Seamus. That's an offsides. Seamus caught that on this side of the blue line, carried it over the blue line, then dropped it down. And there's just not much he could do about that. Noah Hoteling lining up for the face-off against Max Laraway. Laraway wins the draw, pulls it back for Cesario, who dumps his puck in. Goes back behind the net. Dylan Van Brocklin grabs it at the far corner, shuffles it around for Verkstis. Verkstis trying to get it out. Hoteling does. That just gets missed by Liam Ride, so no icing because he really should have played that. Grant Harris misses that puck as he's taken out. Harris and Verkstis battling to get that puck. Laraway in there. Laraway comes away with this puck. Laraway attacked by a back-checking Noah Hoteling. Laraway coming in, gets around Bibbins. Laraway shot, kick, save. Aiden Terry. Rebound goes to the corner. Owen Bibbins has it. Snaps this up off the boards into the neutral zone. Gets corralled by Auburn. Fired across. Verkstis blocks it. Gets turned back. Van Brocklin not able to settle that puck down. Retreating back to play on it. Hoteling gets this up for Verkstis. Verkstis sends this by Judah Young and Liam Ride. Over the end line, Laraway picks this puck up. Laraway challenged by DeMott. Puck gets knocked to the corner. Cameron Dallin going over to guard it. Puck sent up along the boards. DeMott catches it, sends it back into the corner. Dallin tips it away from Ride. Out in front, pops up high, drops down. Dylan Van Brocklin fires it. It goes off of Connor DeMott back. And there's a one-on-one shot and a goal. Cal Mahar. Well, it's not 3-1 anymore. Auburn Maroons goal scored by number 18, Cal Mahar, unassisted. Number 18, unassisted. Time of the Auburn Maroons goal, 13:15 of the second period, and they lead 4-1. Here come the Maroons the other way. Mason Warnes, I thought he had that puck stolen, not able to. Goes all the way around back behind. Ontario Bay trying to come out with this puck. Gets knocked out into the middle. Cal Mahar again, shot, save, Aiden Terry. Puck drops down. With it is Tucker Hogan, shot fired, glove save, Aiden Terry. Caleb Ramis is going to take the faceoff against Anderson Pino. Pino pulls this over to the boards. Cal Mahar plays this to the corner. Mason Warnes there battling, trying to get that puck out. Ramis comes away with it. Ramis passes this up for Caleb Robert. Robert tries to get it around Eli Williams, but can't. Now it comes back to Caleb. Robert pass in the middle for Caleb Ramis. Caleb to Caleb. Caleb loses it, gets knocked away. Jackson Smith going after it. He can't pull that puck. Held in at the point by Mason Warnes. Ramis has it. Caleb shot, save, rebound, poked at, comes all the way back up to the point. And that gets deflected off of Corbin Willis's stick. He tried popping it in. Pino got a piece of it, comes back. Eli Williams grabs that puck. He rips it all the way in. Tucker Hogan battling for that puck in the corner against Mason Warnes. Hogan centering pass, misses everybody. Comes all the way back for the defense. Joey Cesario has it. Cesario passes puck up for Ryan Mahar. Mahar has it knocked away by Grant Harris. Harris moving up. He dumps his puck in. He's going to go to work. It gets missed by Jonah Young all the way around on the far side. Verks not able to keep that puck with him. Taking it out is Ryan Mahar. Ryan in deep in at the corner. Looking for somebody to pass to. It's out in front. Shot saved. Rebound grab by Verks. He's able to fire this over against the board. Mahar turns and fires. Gets blocked. Verks there. Battling. Trying to get that puck free. Puck goes loose. Goes back towards the end line. Out in front, wrapped up on the side. Now back through the trapezoid. That was Mahar that went down, courtesy of Mason Warnes. Loose puck out in front. Verks grabs it. Swings and misses at that clearing attempt. Mahar has it. Ryan sends this back into the corner. Peter Tarby there. Pass it back to Mahar. Shot gets deflected. Goes back behind in the trapezoid. Calling for it at the center point is Gio. Not going to be able to get it. That puck gets knocked down by Verks. Softly enough. Nah, it's going to ice. For a moment, I thought Verks did that clearing delicately enough that it wouldn't have iced, but he iced it. I will not be picking him up for my curling team. This faceoff comes all the way back. Dalin hustling for the forecheck. Noah Testa in after it. Dalin, Testa, puck comes free. Dalin has it. Looking for somebody to pass to. Puck goes back into the trapezoid. Sent around, one-handed stop by Dylan Van Broecklyn. I didn't know he was that good to do that fancy stuff. Van Broecklyn winds up, shot, save made, and that's going to get covered up by Jonah Young. Face-off will be to the left side of Jonah Young. Jimmy Law taking a draw. Puck stays. Knocked up by Auburn. Comes to the point. Sam Newton sends this into the corner. James Law goes after it. Wraps up his player. Ryan Mahar sends that around. Stepping up is Sam Newton. Nice job. Oh! And coming in to put the check on Ryan Mahar. And Sam Newton says, they call me Sammy the Bull. Auburn off the boards. This one gets by Van Broecklyn. He did touch it, though. Ryan Mahar back in to get it. Mahar misses a check. Van Broecklyn sends that puck up on the near side. Robert couldn't keep it. Loose puck set in the air by James Law. Robert sends this into the middle. Dalin misses it. Testa gets it. Dalin all over Testa. Testa shakes him free. Sends his puck into open ice. Stepping up Van Broecklyn. He fires this in, and he iced it. Oh, is it offsides? I don't know what happened. Either way, it's a whistle. I think it was the ice. He was behind the center line. He was like right on this side of the S of Maroons on that A. 1.6 seconds to go. Nothing can happen. I think you need 2.3 or something like that for a goal. There's a face-off, and that'll do it. Oh, it wasn't a 1. That was a 7. Oh, my goodness. And that'll do it. At the end of 2 periods of play, the Ontario Bay Storm are able to get up on the board, but they trail 4-1 after 2 periods here at Casey Park Arena. Auburn lets Ontario Bay off first. There's only one door to go out of. So at the end of 2 periods of play, it is the Auburn Maroons 4, Ontario Bay Storm 1. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, and I'll be back with a fresh sheet of ice. All right, 17 minutes up on the clock, and here we go. Third and final period is underway. Cameron Dalin dishes that puck off to James Law. Law brings it into the offensive end and loses it. Comes back out into the neutral zone. Dylan Van Broecklyn fires this forward. Goes off the stick of Seamus Gentile Ovens. So it doesn't go in very deep. Coming out with this puck, here's Ryan Mahar. Mahar on Van Broecklyn. Van Broecklyn able to get that puck free. Mahar's got to regain possession of it at the side. Now this puck gets dished over to the side by James Law. Dalin coming up. A little soft check there. Mahar shot. Save made by Aiden, the Eagle, Siri. And look at that hullabaloo going on over there. Now let's lower this camera a little bit. And that thing's not in the way of the goal, huh? Face off Ryan Mahar. Face off won by Ramus. Ramus passes it up to Caleb Robert. Robert chasing that puck down. I thought he had that touch that over here. It was before? Yeah, I thought Caleb touched that puck after the center line. Avoid the icing, but oh well. Ramus taking the face off, pushes this puck forward, grabbed by Cal Mahar, fires, misses the net. Mason Warren's over on the far side. Stick check on Tucker Hogan. Hogan centering pass gets blocked by Sam Newton, and Sam clears the ice. That's not going to make it for an icing. Noah tested down to play it. Caleb Robert on him. Forces that puck to get passed over to the side. Turned over in the Auburn end of the ice, skating down with it. Peter Tarby. Tarby shot. Save made. Aiden Terry. Dalin, DeMott, Law, Bibbins, Van Broecklyn against Cal Mahar. Well, Cal Mahar won that faceoff. Comes over to Joey Cesario. Cesario trying to move that puck in. Dalin moves this up. Law misses it, but DeMott right there. DeMott moving up with this puck. He gets wrapped up. Law takes it, and they're offsides. .32 to go in this game. James Law going to take the face-off again. Another face-off won by Ryan Mahar. Oh, not as Larrabee, I'm sorry. Law with that open ice check. Connor DeMott with that puck. It's loose in the middle. And we've got a player down. That's what happens when you don't call penalties. People get hurt. You've got to stay in control. As Joey Cesario, he gets up on his own. He's going to skate off. Face-off will be to the right side of Jonah Young. Ontario Bay trails 4-1. James Law for the draw. Puck goes over against the boards. Anthony Nielsen plays it, and that goes on net. Jonah Young holds on to it. Connor DeMott taking a face-off now. Face-off comes back to Bibbins. Bibbins fires this in. Goes back behind the net. Dalin there. Dalin in at the trapezoid looking for somebody out in front. Comes around, cycles it. Puck gets poked away. Owen grabs this at the point, sends this in deep for James Law. Law tries taking that shot. It gets blocked. Here comes Noah Testa. Testa coming down with this puck. Noah on the right side. Centering pass, and that gets wrapped up. Nice back checking by Dylan Van Broecklyn and Cameron Dalin. Van Broecklyn spears at that puck, goes against the boards. Now it comes back. Law helping. There's a shot. Tipped, and Judy Young tried doing something with it from a seated position. Very difficult to play hockey when you're sitting down. Cameron Dalin sends this back for Owen, and it's taken away at the point by Anthony Nielsen. Puck forced over to the far side. Law passes it up for DeMott, and he didn't get enough of an angle. That's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff back down by Aiden the Eagle Terry's end of the ice. Noah Hoteling lined up for the faceoff against Ryan Mahar. Ryan Mahar's going to get tossed. Seamus Gentile Ovens will take the faceoff. Puck comes towards the middle, picked up by Grant Harris. Harris skates this into the neutral zone. Gets knocked away. Mason Warren sends his puck forward. Hoteling there. Battling for that puck. It's taken away by Seamus, and that goes on net, and Aiden Terry covers that puck up for a faceoff. What's that? Yeah, I don't know if it's been this period. Race for that puck. Jackson Smith gets a piece of it. Caleb Robert has it in deep. Puck comes all the way up. Mason Warren's. Oh, not able to hold that at the blue line. Warren swings and misses, but nice job blocking Seamus from getting possession of that puck. That puck gets dumped in by Jackson Smith, played on by Joni Young back behind the goal. Robert going around. Ramus chasing after that puck. Puck held in by James Law. Ramus shot, misses just wide left. Robert picks us up, gives us to Mason Warren. Warren sends us across for Sam Newton. Newton holds this puck in, ends up dishing it right back to Peter Tardy. Tardy can't get it out. Joey Cesario trying to get it out, comes back to Sam again. Sammy the Bull dumps his puck in, goes into the trapezoid, played around there by Auburn. That puck held at the point by Connor DeMott, now played in the trapezoid by Noah Testa. Testa passes up for Tarby. Tarby gets us out into the neutral zone. Sam Newton back to play it. Van Brocklin passes across. Law spears it forward. Loose puck. It's knocked in by Seamus. That's going to go on net, and Aiden is going to play that out into the neutral zone. Dallin just misses that steal. Anderson Pino going in with it. Pino sends this at net, swept away by Aiden Terry. Here's a missed hit by I don't know who, but neither one of them hit. DeMott ices that puck. Come on, Connor. He knows better than that. He can't get an assist by icing the puck. 12:25 to go in the game. 4-1, Auburn lead. Stephen Wheeler in for the faceoff. Faceoff won by Anderson Pino, but controlled by Corbin Willis. Puck goes all the way down, played on by Gio Manzione. Wheeler loses his edge, goes down. Gio passes, is bringing this puck up, passes it up for Pino. Pino over the blue line, gets stopped by Corbin Willis. Willis goes down. And finally, we get a penalty, an interference call against Auburn. Auburn penalty number 26, Anderson Pino, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 26, 2 minutes, interference. Time of the minor penalty, 4:59 of the third period, and it's an Ontario Bay power play. This puck gets dumped all the way down. Ryan Mahar, first one to it. James Law steals the puck, though. Law passes up for Dallin. Dallin gets over into the offensive end, tries to get that around Gio, can't. Puck goes into the corner. Now grabbed at the trapezoid by Noah Testa. Testa sends us along the boards, fired back in by Law. Law gets pushed by Gio, and this cleared by Noah Testa. At the point, Cameron Dallin with it, waits for everybody to come up on sides. Now he nudges his way into the offensive end, guarding that line. Behind him is James Law. Law pulls his puck back. Ontario Bay on sides. Law shot fired. Puck goes into the corner. Played around by Connor DeMott. Cameron Dalin at the hash mark on the far side, goes into the corner. Dalin sends this through the trapezoid for DeMott. It gets hurried along by Auburn. Up at the point, Corbin Willis trying to hold this in. Gets by him, comes out through the neutral zone. James Law is going to have to chase that down. A minute has transpired in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. Law to Dalin, way too far in front of him. He just iced that puck. Oh, you never like to see him ice the puck with the player advantage. Accidents happen, though. Max Laraway lining up for the faceoff for Auburn against Caleb Ramus. Ramus pulls this puck back. Willis circles it around, passes it up for Wheeler. Wheeler gets this into the neutral zone, gets dumped back in by Auburn. Corbin Willis takes this back into his trapezoid. Willis off the boards for Dalin. Dalin pulls this puck up. Dallin's got one on his back. He misses a check. Puck is in the slot. Dalin trying to settle it down. Goes over to the side. Wheeler trying to send this back to Cameron behind the net. There you saw a piece of Cameron. There's all of Cameron. What a nice boy. Puck comes over on the side. Auburn trying to get this out. Willis stepping up. Pushes that puck back into the corner. Jackson Smith going after. No, it comes up. Hoteling. Can't get it. He's got to chase this puck back. 5 seconds to go in the player advantage. Hoteling to Dalin. Dalin makes his way to the middle. Teams are at full strength. Corbin Willis smacks this off the boards, gets caught by Auburn. They give it right back to Corbin. Said, Corbin, try again. Corbin passes this up for Verksis. He touches this puck as it goes down the length of the ice, played by Joey Cesario. Cesario sends this along the half boards. No Hoteling, returns this back into the trapezoid. Auburn sends this all the way around. Mason Warren steps up. He gets checked by Seamus Gentile Ovens. Gets back up again. He's got snow on his pants. Puck sent into the far corner. Hoteling gets checked by Gio. Puck goes into the trapezoid, makes its way past Grant Harris. Now coming out with this puck is Pino. Pino into the corner. Pino wraparound, shot, save, rebound, shot, save. Cleared by Mason Warren. Held in at the point by Liam Ride. Out in front, shot, save. Grabbed by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin tried passing it to Harris. Makes its way into the neutral zone. Ride lost his edge. Ontario Bay not able to take advantage. Pino weaving his way in. Puck goes across to the far side. Grabbed by Verksis. Verksis clears the zone. Gio Manzione trying to corral it. Wheeler on him. Mangione passes this puck up for Kalmahar. Wheeler loses that. Caleb Robert moving us forward. Robert runs into Peter Tarby. Jackson Smith over there trying to help out Ramus. Ramus grabbing the stick of Gio Manzione. That puck gets dumped in by Peter Tarby, grabbed by Sam Newton. Newton takes this in front of Tarby, goes into the corner, sends this up, gets caught in the neutral zone by Gio Manzione, or Manzone. Ramus shot goes off the stick of Gio Manzone up into the netting. We'll have a face-off off to the left side of Jonah Young. 8:09 to go in this game. Ontario Bay trails 4-1. James Law in for the face-off. Puck comes over towards the middle, deflected away before it reached Cameron Dalin. Bibbins coming back for this puck. Bibbins gets to it before Merlin Ferguson. Who's that kid? He hasn't been out there yet. Dalin trying to battle. This puck gets a return by Auburn. Played on by Aiden Terry. Passes it off to Sam Newton. Newton back behind his net. Sends this up. It gets by Ryan Mahar. Dalin not able to catch it. Makes its way back to Ryan. Here's Mahar into the offensive end. He gets shoved by Connor DeMott. Puck goes into the trapezoid. DeMott grabs his puck at the corner. Passes it up. Caught by Noah Testa at the point. He dumps it back in. Sam Newton trying to play with that puck or grab it. Centering pass, loose puck, and this gets cleared out at the point. Noah Testa not at the board, so guard that puck. Noah sends this up high. James Law catches it off the glass, moves into the offensive end. Law around on the far side. Shot, save made. Jonah Young. That was a quality shot. Great job by Law catching that puck in the air in the neutral zone and finishing off with a shot on goal, but Jonah Young making the save. James Law is going to take the faceoff here. Pulls this puck over to DeMott. DeMott not able to keep it as that puck is knocked away by Auburn. Willis holds that puck in. No, he does not. All right, they check up on sides as Eli Williams skates that around behind his net. Picked up by Dylan Van Brocklin in the neutral zone. Van Brocklin fires this back in too soon, and that gets caught, though, by Noah Testa. No icing. Testa from his trapezoid sends this up at the half board. Pass back out into the middle. Here comes the Maroons. Laraway gets checked by Law just before he hit the official. That puck is not held in by Testa. Taken away by James Law. Law sends this forward for Dalin. Dalin has his pocket picked by Eli Williams. Williams can't get that out. Now out it comes. Is that Laraway? It is. Max Laraway moving in. Laraway shot gets deflected, comes all the way across to the board, sent back into the corner. Picked up by Corbin Willis, and he clears it, and that's going to be a penalty on Connor DeMott. Ontario Bay penalty, number 14, Connor DeMott. 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 14, 2 minutes, rough. Time of the minor penalty, 10:39 of the third period. And the Auburn Maroons are on the power play. Noah Testa passes this puck all the way back for Joey Cesario. Cesario skating this puck up in the neutral zone. No, it's Seamus. Whoops. Cal Mahar into the offensive end, shot wide. Pass back to the center point, grab by Noah Testa, fires this over to the corner for Ryan Mahar. Mahar in, loses that puck at the official skate, gets deflected out into the neutral zone. Here comes Caleb Ramus. Ramus skating down with this puck, stops at the blue line. He gets wrapped up with a little bit of a hook. Puck comes back out. Sam Newton dumps this in. Joni Young plays that puck in the trapezoid. Here comes Auburn, pass out for Cal Mahar. He has a hard time catching it. Dalin in there trying to get that puck free. Legs are in his way, though. Puck comes back. Cameron Dalin out in front. Shot. Goal! Cameron Dalin with the 40! That's my boy! Ontario Bay goal scored by number 15, Cameron Dalin. Unassisted. Number 15, unassisted. Time of the Ontario Bay Storm shorthanded goal, 11:45 of the third period. They now trail 4-2 with 5 minutes to go. Puck turned out. Sam Newton not able to get that out. Held in by Tucker Hogan. Puck comes through in the trapezoid. Judy Young over there. Puck free. Shot. Save made. Aiden the Eagle Terry. He's going to hold on to that one for the faceoff. "17 seconds remaining in the penalty against Connor DeMott. Got Law and Dalin out on there now. That's DeMott's line. So, there's a shot. Save made. Rebound gets cleared. 10 seconds to go. Joey Cesario turns his puck back, flicked up by Corbin, and that goes out of bounds, out of play on the Ontario Bay bench. We'll have a face-off right there where the official pointed to. 6 seconds to go. James Law taking a face-off against Mahar. Puck comes over, Dalin pops this into the offensive end, and the teams return to even strength. Ontario Bay at full strength. Connor DeMott on the ice. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. Dalin stick checking. Can't get that puck from Ryan Mahar. But Dylan Van Broecklyn does. He gets that puck up to Connor DeMott, and it's turned back out into the neutral zone by Auburn. Mason Warren's on that far side. Ryan Mahar takes that puck away, brings it into the offensive end. Coming over, though, Mason Warren's moves that puck to Caleb Ramis. That goes out and back in again. Mahar chasing in after it. Warren's rips this around for Ramis. Ramis makes sure he isn't going to get murdered and doesn't grab that puck, and so it ices. I guess you can't fault Caleb for checking over his shoulder, but I wish he was moving towards the puck faster when he did that. .337 to go in this game. Caleb Ramis with the faceoff. Gets his puck over. Smith to Caleb Robert. Poked away by Eli Williams, but Smith gets his forward. Taken away by Auburn. Now taken away by Jackson Smith. Can Jackson score on somebody besides Norwood Norfolk? Puck goes over to the corner. Taken by Auburn. Sent out. Dylan Van Broecklyn retreating back. Turns that puck back into the neutral zone. Robert misses. Puck grab by Anthony Nielsen. Nielsen gets wrapped up by Ramis. Ramis in the corner. Gets that puck. Laraway gets a piece of it. Jackson trying to get it out. Stopped by the official. And Smith able to get that puck out. That's an offsides. Anthony Nielsen caught that pass after it came out of the zone. 2:59 to go in this game. Ontario Bay needs a quick goal. They've got to score before that 2-minute mark. Not really. They got until 1:30, honestly. They'd still be in good shape. Anderson Pino facing off against James Law. Pino wins the draw. Puck goes to Tucker Hogan. Tucker, little soft pass forward for Pino. Tucker, shot way high off the glass. I think it scared that girl. Cal Mahar grabs his puck. He sends in and rides the rail all the way around over into the near corner. Sam Newton over to play it. Pulled back behind by Connor DeMott, and then dumped back in by Auburn. Owen Bibbins with this puck. Bibbins rips this back behind himself. Sam Newton going in. Ooh, that's looked like a check from behind. DeMott moves that puck up. Law tried popping it out to Dalin. That puck gets dumped in, though, by Tucker Hogan. Out in front, Bibbins with it. Bibbins passes puck up all off the boards. Pino turns his back in, goes back behind the net. Sam Newton going after it. Newton gets around Cal Mahar, sends his puck up for Connor DeMott. DeMott trying to get it by Cesario, and does. Dalin in, stick checking, gets it by Pino. Dalin, tried to pull that puck into the middle, not able to. It's taken away. 1:55 to go in this game. Bibbins dumps that puck in. Forwards check up onside. Joey Cesario grabs his puck, sends it up along the boards. Ryan Mahar knocks it into the neutral zone, picked up by Caleb Ramis. Ramis sends this into the O zone. Connor DeMott going after it. Puck comes back. Dalin catches this at the blue line. Cameron with this puck, cycling it around. Shot high, save made. Jonah Young. .131, 2 goals separate. Face off in the Auburn end. Quick goal here. All all Ontario Bay needs. Here's the face off. Won by Ramos back. Mason Warren is a tip. Oh, Caleb Robert almost did what the doctor ordered. Mason Warrens again from the point. He gets knocked down, battling for that puck. Puck comes through. Chased down by Ryan Mahar. Mahar in the corner with Jackson Smith. Loose puck. Warrens. And it's a goal. And that camera's not working. Peter Tarby with the goal. Auburn Maroons goal scored by number 6, Peter Tarby, at 15:51 of the third period. And they lead 5-2. Dalin on defense, going back to pick that puck up. This puck comes out in neutral zone, swung on and missed by Noah Testa. Connor DeMott going in after it with Testa. Puck comes out, and Auburn able to clear that. We're in the final minute of play. Bibbins dumps that puck in. Ontario Bay checks up on sides. Auburn sends this up high off the glass. Glove down by Dalin at the point. Comes out, though. James Law gets it. Moves this puck over to DeMott. DeMott tries dumping it in. Gets caught by Auburn. Auburn cycling that puck up. Van Brocklin misses it. 23 seconds to go. Dillon goes back into the corner, rips that puck all the way around. Judy Young plays this off the boards, comes out, though. James Law has it. Dallin looks up at the time, gets that puck, forced into the corner. Dallin drops it for Law on the wrong side. Bibbins picks this puck up. Backhand shot, blocked out in front. Auburn has this puck, and that's going to do it. From Casey Park, the day they celebrate KT, I forgot his name already, but rightfully so. Auburn Maroons win this one by a score of 5-2. Ontario Bay putting on a valiant effort, trying to come back. And they gave up 2 goals in 2 minutes to start the game. That's tough. That's tough. Playing catch up ever since. So that'll do it from Casey Park here in Auburn, New York. Auburn wins this one by a score of 5-2 over Ontario Bay Storm. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.